Alright. We are back with another episode of the King of Cannons, the master of beating his opponent with building placement cannons and basically making the best argument for these little workers being the most overpowered unit in the game. This is Printf. And he's going to be going up against, that is right, a pro gamer hailing from the Ukraine. Who's been up in the top in the very early days of Wings of Liberty and still is competing and making it into those very high ranks on the ladder here in 2021. Down here representing Patch T, Patch Terran, it's Cass. Gonna go for a Barracks Gas. Does he know his opponent? He sends one SCV to chase the probe. You need more than that, buddy. This is always such a commitment. Second probe's on the way. Notice that he opened up with a chrono boost as well at the start, did Printf. Now, there's a few areas. He can surround there, or down here somewhere. And it looks like he's going to try to maybe get another pylon on the high ground. You can see he's kind of posturing different areas. He changes directions. He doubles back, but I don't think he can get anything down up here. And indeed he can't. That probe's got to back out. He's going to try. Wait, no way. Oh my god, he actually manages to limit surface area. One SCV can hit from there and one from there, as well as that one. He could kill that with 3 SCVs attacking from the corners. But Cass isn't doing it. Cass is going for the pylons. He's got to watch out for that low ground probe as well, as it could build some more. Now, if he can kill that top pylon as well, he's okay, but he hasn't focused it. And this other cannon's getting up. Cass, you gotta focus that other one. Okay, he's gonna try and focus the cannon down, but that means he needs to split SCVs around and attack the other cannon as well. Cass, oh, nice pullback micro from Cass there, and no focus fire. Oh, Printf screws up. He doesn't actually manage to kill anything yet. Great micro from Cass. The problem is that probe lands a hit on that Marine, which means that Marine will die from one cannon shot, and he's trying to kill the pylons right now, but that Marine needs to get out of cannon range. Okay, nicely done with the Marine, but oh my god, it was still in range, and that Marine goes down as well. Great focus fire from Printf. This cannon is doing so much damage. And as I said, Cass just tunnel visioned on one problem. He didn't deal with the backup cannon. He needed to get some SCVs onto that, and he should have pulled more. He should not have been mining 200 gas during all this. That being said, he will push back the cannons on the high ground. Loses 7 workers, but this is technically recoverable. Problem is, Gateway's going to go up on the front as well. Another pylon to power all of this safely from the low ground. And the Marines will be able to get rid of this pylon. The question is, can he keep that depot alive? I don't think so. So I think one of the big problems Cass has here is that pylon won't go down until after this depot falls. These cannons do way more damage. Look at those 2 hit point bars. It looked good for Cass for a moment, but no. He's got to get rid of that pylon. And the problem is that probe can come back to the high ground and spot there anyway. So already losing a depot is Cass. He doesn't have an orbital up yet. He's going for a factory straight away. Ooh, okay, he does focus the probe down, which is nice. But he's got to get that barracks out of there. Cancel that Marine. You got to lift that. Oh, Cass is being too greedy. He wants to get that Marine out. You've got to lift that barracks or you're going to lose it, dude. Oh my god, he's trying to get it out. He needs to pull an SCV to repair right now. It burns down. Oh, he's got to rebuild the barracks from scratch. Cass being too greedy. Remember, he can't take this gas because it's in cannon range. That's part of why Cannon Rush is so strong on this map. Oh, okay, so... Oh, Zealot coming. You gotta get back, Cass. The Zealot's gonna spot you. Get back. Okay, he does pull back in time. He's finally got an orbital. He needs to be dropping mules, rebuilding his SCV count, and then getting out. I would say just pure Cyclone at this point, because Cyclones can pick off the cannons from out of range really well. You could get one tank to start, since obviously it does more raw damage, but he's got to do that. The Cybercore is going to finish. There's a second gas up. I imagine Printf is going to get either a Robo or a Stargate down here right now. Yeah, okay, he's waiting for the Stargate, 150 gas. So he gets the Stargate down, there's 2 Zealots at the front. And oh my god, he's supply blocked, his Cyclone can't build. Oh, Cass is in so much trouble right now. His first Cyclone finally starts, the 4th Marine is on the way. He's gonna get a bunker up here, but without that second gas, I mean, Cass, does he make mag field? Because if he does, it's gonna slow down his second Cyclone. I think that's the best option here. Get mag field and then just start a second Cyclone when you hit 200 gas. If he's thinking about siege tanks, though, a lot of Terrans make that mistake. They're like, oh, let's go for siege tanks here to kill the cannons. But it's not the cannons that's the problem. It's the next step. So we'll see. Second gas. Yeah, he's trying to take it. No, you can't do that, buddy. Cancel. Oh my god. Wait, maybe. Oh, he can tank it. As long as he gets rid of that Zealot. Oh, so that Zealot goes down. And yeah, he's lost the vision. Oh, but only temporarily. So the Adept Shade comes in as well. And that'll get a bit of damage. He could repair that refinery, technically. Oh, he's going to lock onto the Adept, but she's got shield battery healing there. And it's going to use that shade for even more vision. The cannon is going to do damage. Mass repair does keep it alive for a little bit. Siege tank is on the way, but dude, there's a void ray on the way, which he doesn't know about. Cass does not have a starport just yet. If he gets a starport and Vikings, that would be amazing. For now, the Cyclone doing a lot of damage to this Adept, actually. It's out of healing, so it looks like one of those Adepts does go down. The other one taking some damage. Cass with the repair is actually dealing with a lot of these ground units. He hasn't dealt with the air just yet, but that's another dead Adept. Siege tank is going to start to take out the cannons. I do think Cass maybe should have repaired that. He's got to be really careful. Keep that Cyclone full of hit points. He's got a Widowmine on the way and now a Starport. That way his gas is going into the Starport and Vikings being saved for that, while the Widowmine is going to help zone things out. He's just got to keep the Widowmine far enough back from the cannons that they don't detect it. So he shouldn't put it too far forward. I think the cannon detects that. Let's keep an eye on Printef's vision. Can Printef see it? Oh, he can. Cass is too close. I like that the Cyclone stood on top trying to kind of obscure the vision of it. Cass trying to be a little cheeky there, but it's not worth losing. It's not worth losing. Oh, Printef chases too far, though. Oh, man. He doesn't get the kill, and he loses a Void Ray. A big mistake there from Printef, who's building more cannons and batteries further back. Remember, guys, Printef, deep within his soul, has one rule that he will not break. He refuses to expand. He says one base or die trying, you know, and focus on improving the mistakes you've made in that one base versus one base scenario. That's his whole thing, is I want to be so detail oriented in this early game, and that's my area of expertise. That Cyclone's got to get out. Ooh, nice Widowmine shot. Does take out another gateway unit. So those two Widowmines up front doing really well, and I think because that front cannon died, they're not being revealed anymore. Cyclone's a little far forward. Vikings out now as well, though. Those shield batteries, there's one full of energy, but the other one's not so much. More Vikings are building right now. Still only at 18 SCVs. Every SCV that goes down is a real bummer for Cass. And that siege tank isn't really killing anything right now. If that Viking shuffled forward, he could deal with that cannon a little bit. Oh, lots of damage going down. All the battery energy is getting drained. There's still just that one full energy battery on the bottom left, but even that's going to be losing juice here if that Adept decides to use the healing. Tempest's now starting up with that fleet beacon. Reactor goes down on the barracks. That'll allow him to build 2 Vikings at a time, which is really important in this scenario. If you can get enough Vikings to just overpower the Void Rays and the Tempests, that can work out. But you can't be losing any. Oh, he loses a Viking cast there with a bit of a mess up. And the siege tank is still not getting rid of that cannon, which gives some very real damage there. I mean, Cass is trying to wear down the energy on these batteries, but it's not really working out right now. Zealot. Oh, Tempest is here. Okay, cannon does go down, which is nice. Oh no, he loses a Cyclone. Dude, Cass is taking too much damage now. Look at that. The Tempest can just outrange all this. Siege tank cannot be going down right now. That's what was keeping back the ground units. The Void Rays are going ham, as is the Tempest. Watch out for the Widowmine. Printef. Okay, Printef's got to worry, though. There's a problem. A Viking goes across the map, and it's going to land and take out all of his workers. He's going to have to recall something. I don't know what he's going to recall here. He's losing a lot of probes. He's going to try and fight this with a probe pull. But look at that. It can just lift off and go land in the choke point. Of course, he sees there's a recall. Pulls the 2 Void Rays home. It flies away, and it can come back a little bit later and try to get in there and do some damage. Now, there's only 1 Viking out, but there's 2 more coming. The Widowmines are zoning a little bit, but as these cannons come up, they'll reveal this area, so the Widowmines can't go much further forward. The Vikings are going to join up and try to take out the Void Rays. That's super cute here from Cass. The problem is Cass is losing control of his mineral line, and that Widowmine is unable to burrow there. Uh-oh. Yeah, Cass, I mean, he's going to force Printef all in, I guess, because 4 Vikings should easily beat 2 Void Rays. How much money does he have left? He's trying to mine a little bit more resources. He's got plenty of gas, but he's not going to have any minerals left over. Does have mules, of course, to fall back on, but even that bunker is going to fall in the near future. Here we go, though. The 2 Void Rays. Oh, they're going to get a Viking pretty quickly. So nicely done by Printef, but good micro by Cass. He's just going to kite these down, and they're so damaged now, he can basically just A-move it. Doesn't need to pull back at all, as these Vikings are going to take down both of the Void Rays. Of course, on the other side, the Tempest is still ruining the SCV count. And, ooh, okay, just that Void Ray is trying to hide. If it gets back in there, maybe? No. Vikings are going to land. The probes should get out of there. They aren't going to do anything. Oh, Widowmine does land a hit, but it reveals itself at the same time. Tempest loses only 60 hit points, and those Vikings have got to get out of there. You've got to group up. No, you can't be losing your Vikings, mate. You've already lost control of your mining. Every unit is sacred. Sacred, that Widow Mine needs to get out of there because remember, there's no mobile detection. Actually, that being said, the Oracle is now out. The Vikings aren't killing everything on the other side of the map. Only a few probes managed to escape. Not enough money for a Nexus in this game. Every single SCV has now gone down. Yeah, that last one falls. Apparently there's one somewhere. I don't know where. Oh, it's down there next to the engineering gate. Uh-oh. Okay, so what does this come down to? 4 Tempests versus 5 Vikings. Now, Tempests are pretty shit units, and that one's deep in the red. I think technically, if Cass can come from a surprising angle, come from the top left or the bottom right, so and wait, and you want to come into their vision just after the Tempest fire, so that they're on cooldown, because the Tempests do not shoot very fast, every 2.5 seconds. So if you can time this out just right, wait for them to shoot, and then go. He goes for it. He's going to go for it. He focuses down that red hit point Tempest, but he's got to pull back. The shield batteries are a bit too much, and there's a Phoenix here to help as well. Oh, he doesn't quite get the kill. He changes his mind and goes back. No, that's a disaster. I thought Cass maybe, just maybe with mules could have done it, because he could have repaired up, but in the end, Printf does take him out there. The layers of building placement, the layers of one-base shitbaggery. But we're not done there. We've got another game. Let's go right on into it. All right, and this game is meant to be even more interesting than the last in terms of building placement, according to the description I've got of this one. So I can't wait to see what happens. It's going to be Printf in the top right of Eternal Empire up against Catalina in the bottom left. Now, for those who are wondering, both of these have obviously been on older maps. These were sitting in a folder that I'd actually lost, and they were meant to be cast a while ago, and I never got around to it. But such good games. So happy to finally be digging these up and see what he's going to be up to. Once again, a super early chrono boost into that 16 forge. So of course, knowing he's not going to have a use for chrono boost, only building 16 probes, and then it's just full pylons and cannons usually. Definitely something we'll have to deal with. Now, Catalina walls the front, something I'm not a big fan of because it does create potential wall-offs next to the gateways, as well as it exposes them at the front. I prefer to build the gateway further back. But Catalina, yeah, Catalina knows who they're playing up against. Look at that, already blocking the most dangerous spot there, but you got to block here and down the low ground as well. Only pulling 2 probes so far, and going for 2 gateways, really not the biggest priority when you're up against someone like Printf. Also, he could wall off there. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Wait, there's no space for a cannon in there though, I don't think. Oh, Printf's blocked. Printf takes a lot of damage. Catalina's. Oh, wait, what is Catalina doing? Cancels the first gateway to kill that probe. Not a bad call. But look at that. He abandons ship. Printf says, that's fine. Gateway cannon. This is what I'm talking about. You've got to multitask. Oh my god, it's so funny for me to watch because I've cast so many of these games. I've talked to him about it. I've practiced the cannon rush. I've practiced fighting against it, that I know exactly the little ins and outs that you fall into, but this is always it, right? Printf was 100% committing to the left, but the moment it gets countered, he's so quick to just cancel the pylons and shift to another location. And look at this. Actually, it's going to get depowered. Oh, it's going to get depowered. This is going to work out for Catalina, actually. Catalina's going to lose 3 or 4 probes, but that's okay. Notice that focus on the pylon. 1, 2, 3. That's acceptable losses because the other probes are way too slow. Printf really screwed up with how slow he was to pull the extra probes. So I actually think if he had extra probes coming in sooner, he might have been able to do some more with this. I mean, he's still letting the gateways finish, so he's going to try to repower it. He's shown double gas and chronoing probes, so he's going towards the gas transition. But because he's pulled 2 probes, he has to do something more in Catalina's base. Remember, Catalina did lose a lot of income over that time while those probes were pulled. There's a point there, usually during the cannon rush, you're way behind on tech, but you're actually ahead on income during the rush because they've got to pull so many probes. So he puts 2 pylons down there to repower that. The Zealot can't make up its mind. Catalina's panicking right now. What's he doing? Catalina can't make up his mind. Oh, he's trying to go for the probe? Wait, what? You can just kill the pylons, dude. Make your mind up. Oh my god. And he gets in there and walls in the back. Are you kidding me? He's gonna build a cannon here, right? Printf though, he's a bit heavy on the gas. Oh, he's got to pull off gas, dude. Because now he's getting the Zealot. Oh, he's gonna go Stalkers with this? What? Printf, you mad lad. 2 shield batteries go down for Catalina. You gotta build fighting units. Catalina, you can't just build shield batteries, but he's supply blocked, that's why. What has his Zealot been doing this whole time? It was chasing after the... Oh my god, dude, he's got to focus these units down. Catalina is panicking right now under pressure, but that being said, 2 shield batteries plus battery overcharge when he hits 50 energy plus Stalkers. I don't know, can Printf really do this? Okay, so he's got 2 Stalkers out. He's created this little choke point that he can fall back so he can't get surrounded in there. Oh, I love that. I love that. He's got his own shield batteries up as well. Now, Stalkers do more damage to enemy Stalkers, so he's got to kind of focus fire on that. He could technically run down there and try and focus probes, but he would be away from his own shield batteries if he did that as well. So the Stalkers here trying to fight Printaf, trying to build more and more batteries. 3 Stalkers versus 1 right now. Second Stalker for Catalina does come out. Printaf needs to rotate that Stalker back. It's out of healing range. Ooh, he does focus on the probe for a second there, and now the Zealot. The Zealot not as valuable a target, but it's out of range, so he does take it out. Loses one of his Stalkers, though. There we go. Okay. Oh, the shield battery energy is low. Battery overcharge is ready, though, and that is a big problem for Printaf, because wait, he chrono boosts. He chrono boosts the Stalker, so he's not going to be able to battery overcharge here. Oh no, actually, this is pre-battery overcharge patch as well, so never even mind. This is old shield batteries. The Stalkers here are fighting against the probes. The 4 Stalkers trying to focus them down. Dude, the probes are getting good damage in here. The Stalkers are trying to focus fire for Printaf, but he's got to focus fire the probes at this point. I think he's got to realize this is done and dusted. Just kill what you can before you get knocked out of here. He's trying to focus down the enemy Stalkers a little bit. Oh, but it's just too much firepower now. That was a really, really good pull. He loses 10 probes, does Catalina, but he shuts this down. And Printaf, he needs to already be bouncing into another direction. I think cancel the battery, cancel these Stalkers. Cancel. I mean, you could try to recall them, but I don't think it'll work. Yeah, cancel. And what is the follow-up? It's going to be Robo. Okay, he says, hey, you're on mass Stalker, and I damage your economy. If I get a few Immortals out, maybe I'm good. The problem, Catalina is already inside the base with a warp-in point. So Catalina shuts this down and is now just saying, don't waste time killing this. It's all depowered. It's useless to you. Let's go across the map now. Printaf, he's already building pylons. He's going to need to build a shield battery or 2. He's going to try and triple pylon wall his ramp to buy time, but then he's not even going to have enough resources to build the Immortals, I don't think. I think he should have canceled that pylon, because at least one of those pylons will survive. Oh, this is so tough. Printaf doesn't really have much mineral mining right now. I think he should pull some workers off gas. He gets 1 Immortal on the way. The Stalkers are coming. His probe is going to try to lure them out to the left. Oh, good idea, but Catalina doesn't take the bait. He's got 4 shield batteries up inside the main. This is going to be hard for him to defend right here. Catalina's reprobed up to a very similar economy. 20 probes versus 21. Takes down one of the pylons and gets inside the base. Second Immortal only now about to start up. It's going to be 1 Immortal and probes up against 5 Stalkers. There's no shield battery here. Dude, I don't know. 5 Stalkers beats this shit out of an Immortal. The probes, though, can buffer for it pretty well. Does take out one of them, but its barrier is deactivated. It's got to watch out for the batteries. Oh, dude, he's going after those Stalkers. He gets another kill. Okay, that's very important. That actually removes a lot of the damage, but where's the probe pull? He needs that probe pull. Oh, that Immortal pulling back. The other one's not ready just yet. He actually kills another Stalker. Printaf here with some very sick micro. That Immortal's maybe 4 shots from death right now. A Stalker does 18 damage. It has 1 armor, so 17 damage a shot. Yeah, 4, maybe 5 shots to take it down. Its shield's regenerating, so it can take a few more now. These Stalkers doing damage, and what's more important, Catalina is not all in. Catalina has gone very intelligent here and has actually dropped 2 Stargates behind it. So Catalina, I think, has managed to weather the storm of Protoss bullshit from Printaf. Hats off to Printaf, sending in what should be a loss here. He sees the Stargate. So for Printaf to counter that, he needs to go across the map with his Immortals right now, basically. But even then, I don't think he can get across there before a Void Ray is out. It's going to actually be Phoenix for Catalina. I mean, that works. That'll disable them. And Printaf's taking a bit too much economy damage. He could try to go Stalkers here and counter it with that. It's technically 1 base versus 1 base. If you get enough Stalkers up, maybe. But by golly, it's hard. And it's going to be... that's just so smart, right? Robo to counter Stalkers was good, but it was just a little too slow from Printaf. And this gives Catalina time to hard counter the Robo tech. The Immortals are even pulling home right now. Oh, that's a disaster. He's starting gateways. I really think Printaf needs to, if he wants to be sneaky, hide the 2 Immortals in the prism, wait for the Phoenix to hit, and then fly into the mineral line, kill some shit, force the Phoenix back, and then recall home. Oh, but he's cleaning the batteries up in his base. No, Printaf. I don't think he looked at his scout. I don't think he realized there was Phoenix building. I mean, he's going for gateways now. He's trying to switch it up, but I think he's being a little bit too hesitant. This is one of those situations where you've got to be like, okay, build Twilight Council, go Dark Templar, proxy a pylon, hide the Prism and the Immortals. Hope you've just got to gamble like a mother trucker, right? Hope the Phoenix don't catch your Immortals on the map because the Immortals can't defend at home. So this is the problem Printaf finds himself in. He's going to try to add Stalkers, keep the Immortals alive, so he's just got them as the core for the army later. Problem is there's 4 Phoenix out, soon to be 6. And shout out to Catalina for holding on in this game. I think really cool was Catalina canceling a gateway at the start. That's such a hard decision to cancel a gateway to shut down the wall off cannon getting up. Like that was really damn smart from Catalina. I think what... Yeah, there's only 1 Stalker, make it 2. I mean, this is... Yeah, they're just going to pick up the Stalkers one at a time and take him down. Phoenix not very good at killing Stalkers, but good enough. As long as you can kill a Stalker in 1 lift up. Maybe if there was a shield battery here, it would have changed things. But without a shield battery, no way. And you also can't heal them while they're warping. And you'll notice while they're lifted, they pause the warp in as well. So, yeah. Shield battery going down. Catalina's going to do it. But yeah, canceling the gateway was really good. The only reason it became such a problem was because Catalina didn't send probes to deal with the other pylon. And I think a lot of players, they always look at defending a cannon rush as, I've got to defend what he's focusing on right now. If I think he's focusing here, everything shuts that down. And I think that's correct, almost. I think it's like 90% should be focused on shutting down the most important thing. But you should always have a few other probes that are kind of in position, chasing the other probes, number 1, attacking, you know, and blocking the key spots, either with patrol paths or hold position. I think that's why this situation got hard. At the same time, though, Printaf was really slow to send extra probes across, and losing both of his probes was what made his Stalker attack not work out. It was such a delayed Stalker attack with the gateway wall off. Even though he got it up with the 2 probe follow-up, it was like a minute of his 2 gateways sitting depowered in the base of Catalina, and that gave Catalina the time to recover the economy, get their own Stalkers and shield batteries out, and in the end, I mean, Printaf's hanging in here. He's like, maybe I could... I think he's got to tap out, surely. Okay, and there we go. He does tap on out. But a cool display once again of awesome building placement shenanigans and straight up bullshit. Printaf, the master of one base, gentleman, poet, and the guy who's probably one day going to get cannon rushes nerfed. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next episode. Goodbye and good night.